I discovered my best friend was actually a serial killer. I, 28, have always considered my best friend, Sarah, 27, to be like a sister to me. We met in high school and instantly clicked, sharing countless memories and experiences over the years. We went through breakups, job changes, and even family drama together, supporting each other through thick and thin. However, little did I know that, beneath her charming exterior, Sarah had a dark secret that would ultimately shatter our friendship. It all started innocently enough. Sarah began dating a new guy, Mark, who seemed nice enough at first. He was charming, good-looking, and seemed genuinely interested in getting to know me as well. However, as their relationship progressed, I started to notice some red flags. He would often make inappropriate comments or jokes that made me feel uncomfortable, and I could sense a shift in Sarah's behavior whenever he was around. I tried to talk to Sarah about my concerns, but she brushed them off, insisting that I was overreacting. She would say things like, "You just don't understand our dynamic," or, "He's just joking, don't take it so seriously." I wanted to believe her, but deep down, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off about Mark. One day, out of curiosity, I decided to do some digging online. I searched Mark's name on Google and was shocked by what I found. He had a criminal record for assault and had been linked to several missing persons cases in the past. My heart dropped as I realized the gravity of the situation. Could it be possible that Sarah's seemingly perfect boyfriend was actually a dangerous criminal? I knew I had to confront Sarah about what I had discovered, so I arranged to meet her for lunch. As we sat down at a cozy cafe, I took a deep breath and laid out the evidence in front of her. At first, she seemed stunned and defensive, denying any involvement in Mark's criminal activities. However, as I pressed her for answers, her facade began to crumble. Tears streamed down her face as she finally confessed the truth. Sarah revealed that not only was she aware of Mark's dark past, but she had been actively helping him cover up his crimes. She had been his accomplice in several murders and had been hiding the evidence right under my nose all along. I was speechless, unable to comprehend how the person I trusted with my life could be capable of such heinous acts. The fallout from Sarah's confession was catastrophic. Our friendship shattered into a million pieces, irreparably damaged by the betrayal and deceit. I struggled to come to terms with the fact that someone I considered family could be capable of such evil. I felt anger, hurt, and confusion swirling inside me, unsure of how to move forward from this devastating revelation. Update: as days turned into weeks, I found it increasingly difficult to cope with the aftermath of Sarah's revelation. The weight of her crimes weighed heavily on my conscience, and I couldn't shake the feeling of guilt for not recognizing the signs earlier. I distanced myself from Sarah and cut off all contact with her, unable to bear the thought of the darkness that lurked within her. But despite my efforts to move on, the horrors of Sarah's actions continued to haunt me. I found myself plagued by nightmares and anxiety, unable to escape the trauma of learning the truth about my best friend. The betrayal cut deep, leaving a scar on my heart that would never fully heal. As I sit here, grappling with the aftermath of Sarah's betrayal, I can't help but wonder, am I the asshole for not seeing the truth sooner? Did I fail to be a good friend by overlooking the warning signs and allowing myself to be deceived? The guilt weighs heavily on my shoulders, a constant reminder of the darkness that exists in the world and the devastating consequences of trust blindly given. And as I stare into the abyss of what once was a cherished friendship, I can only hope to find peace and closure amidst the ruins of our shattered bond. Conclusion: in the end, the rift between Sarah and me only grew wider and deeper, with no hope of reconciliation. The betrayal and deceit had shattered any semblance of trust or friendship that once existed between us. I couldn't help but feel resentment and anger towards Sarah for deceiving me and involving me in her heinous crimes. As for Sarah, she descended further into the darkness, reveling in the thrill of her actions and the power she held over those around her. She showed no remorse for the lives she had taken, only a twisted sense of satisfaction in her newfound freedom. Our paths diverged, with me seeking solace in the arms of therapy and support groups, trying to make sense of the chaos that Sarah had brought into my life. And as I walked away from the ruins of our friendship, I couldn't help but feel a sense of relief that I had escaped the clutches of a serial killer disguised as my best friend. The scars of betrayal would never fully heal, but I vowed to move forward, to rebuild my life and learn to trust again. And as I closed the chapter on the nightmare that Sarah had brought into my life, I knew that I would never forget the lessons learned from the darkness that lurked within my once beloved friend. Was this person in the wrong? Comment down below and make sure to like and subscribe.